FreeBooksTube is glad to produce, publish, and offer The Power of Intention, Unleash the Law of Attraction by Sage D. Esotreasure. Navigating the path of intention, shaping your reality. When it comes to crafting the life you envision, the art of intention stands as a guiding light. This concept empowers you to harness the boundless creative potential of your mind. By nurturing a focused and clear mindset, you unlock the power to mold your existence according to your desires. This guide unfolds through 16 transformative lessons, each designed to help you craft your own destiny. Through this process, you'll uncover methods to identify and challenge the beliefs that have hindered your progress. You'll also learn practical strategies to prioritize and chase your most cherished goals. Moreover, you'll gain profound insights into making deliberate choices that align with your grandest aspirations. If your aim is to enhance work relationships or boost overall well-being, the timeless principles within this guide will steer you toward taking charge of your future. By mastering the art of intention, you can confidently create the world you wish to inhabit. Consider the journey of life as a trek through diverse terrains. The first lesson reveals a crucial truth: the most rewarding destinations often lie along challenging paths. Conventional wisdom may tell us to avoid difficulty and seek the path of least resistance. Yet, this often leads to stagnant growth and modest rewards. Imagine a hiking adventure where you're faced with two options: a smooth, paved trail through a serene park or a rugged mountain trail that demands physical and mental endurance. While the paved route offers ease, the mountain path, though arduous, promises a more spectacular view. The effort required to conquer this path makes the destination all the more rewarding. This principle transcends hiking. Whether striving for artistic triumphs, entrepreneurial success, deep relationships, or personal growth, the journey frequently involves overcoming obstacles. Our resilience, across mind, body, and spirit, flourishes under these trials. Embracing challenges head-on, rather than avoiding them, promotes personal growth and provides a deeper appreciation for our achievements. When faced with choices, be it literal or metaphorical, consider embracing the tougher route. The effort, perseverance, and personal development you invest will elevate your achievements, making the destinations more extraordinary. In our fast-paced world, we often equate speed with success. However, this rush can lead to burnout and lackluster outcomes. Everyone needs moments of pause and reflection. Allowing yourself to relax shifts your body from a state of stress to one of restoration. In these moments, breathing and heart rates slow, muscles relax, and awareness sharpens. This state of relaxation is more than just a break from work, it's essential for mental, emotional, and spiritual rejuvenation. Engaging in activities like meditation, nature walks, or simply taking breaks from continuous mental activity replenishes your creative energy and fortifies your performance. These pauses offer a mental space for reflection, which enhances cognitive abilities such as introspection and strategic thinking. This broader perspective helps in understanding the reasons behind your actions, reconnecting with your values, and discovering new solutions. With a clearer understanding of your purpose, you can make more informed decisions and better utilize your renewed energy and creativity. Turning to the concept of intention, it's worth exploring the idea that mind over matter might hold a deeper truth about reality creation. Imagine human consciousness not as a fleeting phenomenon but as a potent force shaping our physical world. Both ancient spiritual teachings and modern science point to the significant influence of thought on our surroundings. Rather than being passive observers, we actively mold our experiences through focused thought and intention. Our minds function like broadcast stations, sending out frequencies into the universe's quantum fabric. These frequencies, shaped by our beliefs, emotions, and imaginings, contribute to a realm of potential realities. Over time, these thoughts converge to create our unique experiences, relationships, and environments. While it might seem unconventional, this principle is observable in daily life. For instance, have you ever noticed how your expectations, whether positive or negative, often manifest in your reality? To grasp this creative power, try this exercise. Fully immerse yourself in envisioning and emotionally experiencing your desired reality. Whether it's an ideal relationship, career success, vibrant health, or any other aspiration, delve deeply into the textures and emotions of this vision. By doing so, you begin to shape the frequencies you emit and, consequently, the reality you draw into your life. In essence, the art of intention teaches us that we are not mere bystanders but active creators of our lives. By setting clear and empowered intentions, we engage in a deliberate act of creation. This process requires us to challenge conventional paths, embrace the rigors of difficult journeys, and find balance through moments of reflection and relaxation. Through this conscious effort, we shape our experiences and realities, creating a world that aligns with our deepest aspirations. As you move forward, remember that each step you take with intention brings you closer to the life you wish to create. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, take time to rejuvenate and reflect, and harness the power of your thoughts to manifest your desired reality. The art of intention is not merely a practice but a way of life that empowers you to shape your world with confidence and clarity. Imagine crafting your ideal world not just as a fleeting thought but as an enduring vision. To truly bring this vision to life, it's essential to maintain and cultivate this idea over time. Instead of merely visualizing it in passing moments, infuse your daily routine with unwavering belief and confidence that your desired outcome is materializing. Even if the immediate reality seems contrary, let go of negative thoughts or limiting beliefs that might obstruct your path. By keeping your focus aligned with your vision, you might be surprised at how the universe begins to align with your dominant thoughts and intentions. While the full mechanics of co-creation might still be unfolding, there's a profound possibility that each of us has an inherent ability to shape our thoughts and influence the reality we experience. With courage and persistent practice, This realization can become a powerful tool in your conscious existence. Change is an immutable part of life, a truth that can sometimes feel cliched, yet it underscores a fundamental paradox in our existence. Our world is in a constant state of flux, seasons shift, relationships evolve, empires rise and fall, and our bodies perpetually renew themselves in an endless battle against decay. Accepting this transitory nature can sometimes seem like an affront to our desire for permanence, leading to unnecessary suffering. Nevertheless, throughout history, wise thinkers and spiritual leaders have asserted that beneath this ceaseless change, there lies a timeless truth. This truth offers a stable refuge from the unpredictable currents of impermanence, whether it be found in natural cycles, spiritual realms, or pure consciousness. The challenge lies in reconciling the contradiction between a universe in perpetual motion and the existence of enduring certainties. Developing a dual perspective can help harmonize these aspects. Approach the transient elements of life with openness and flexibility, avoiding excessive attachment to temporary identities, situations, or environments. Embrace these fleeting forms with a beginner's mindset, ready to adapt and evolve. Simultaneously, stay connected to core identities and find meaning in the enduring principles, the rhythms of nature, the essence of consciousness, and timeless virtues like love and creativity. By grounding ourselves in these unchanging forces, we find a strong sense of self and purpose. The spiritual journey involves gracefully navigating the ebb and flow of life while finding stability within our souls. Imagine the wave of existence rising and falling with majestic beauty, anchored in the vast ocean of eternal truth. Achieving this balance allows us to embrace our humanity fully, remaining open to growth and transformation while staying rooted in the timeless wisdom that our core essence remains unaltered despite life's fluctuations. It is this perfect equilibrium between the ever-changing and the eternal that shapes the most beautiful moments of our lives. Take Ava's story, for example. She possessed a natural talent for molding her reality through thoughts and emotions, though she was unaware of it. Throughout her early years, Ava's experiences mirrored her internal anxieties, beliefs of scarcity, and self-doubt. Despite her wish for change, her fears kept her ensnared in repetitive patterns. A series of enlightening experiences shifted her perspective, revealing the remarkable power she had to shape her reality. Witnessing her friends undergo transformative changes, from their physical appearance to their careers and living situations, further inspired her. These transformations resulted from their deep shifts in identity and mindset. A particularly vivid dream revealed to Ava that she had been painting her life's canvas without direction. Realizing she had been living as a wandering artist, she decided to adopt a more intentional approach to shaping her reality. Each morning, Ava dedicated time to envisioning her ideal self, someone exuding confidence and living in harmony with her core values. When fears and doubts emerged, she employed mental rituals to overcome them, aligning her thoughts and emotions with her grandest aspirations. Over time, Ava developed a profound understanding of her role in shaping her own life. No longer did she feel passive, she recognized that her focus, emotions, and creative efforts directly attracted corresponding experiences into her life. As Ava embraced her role as an empowered creator, she began to design a vibrant, fulfilling existence. She meticulously chose her thoughts, words, and actions, crafting her daily life into a masterpiece. She no longer created haphazardly but embraced her sacred role as a co-creator, using her consciousness as intentional ink to manifest her desired reality. This journey leads us to a crucial lesson: make every moment count. Confronting the reality of our mortality can be a profound catalyst for change. We have the option to either overlook this truth and drift through our routines or face it head-on, which can ignite a deep awakening to the preciousness and fleeting nature of each moment. Those who bravely confront their mortality often find a powerful motivation, realizing that everyday worries and fears are trivial in comparison to the larger picture. This perspective challenges beliefs about scarcity and inability, shifting focus to what truly matters and encouraging a more meaningful engagement with life. Imagine each breath, sight, and sound imbued with profound depth and significance. When we confront the reality of our own mortality, time transforms into a powerful motivator. It urges us to seize each moment with purpose, knowing we have a limited number of breaths left. This awareness doesn't mean we should dwell on death, but rather use it as a wise guide, nudging us to make our actions meaningful. In this heightened state of awareness, we shed the burdens that confine our creative potential. We transcend fears, doubts, and self-imposed limitations. Standing at the edge of our existence reveals the vast possibilities we have to create, express, connect, and contribute. This perspective is not about living in constant fear of death, but about embracing it as a reminder that every moment is precious. Understanding this concept deeply instills in us a relentless commitment to prioritize our core values and profound callings. It pushes us to dismiss trivialities, procrastination, and the distractions of narrow-mindedness. Instead, we approach each moment with focus, courage, gratitude, and wholehearted effort, recognizing the sacredness of life. Take a walk to the edge of your current reality. Experience the captivating and perspective-altering view it offers. After glimpsing the delicate nature of your finite time on Earth, decide to embrace each moment fully, without hesitation or regret. Overthinking rarely leads to clarity. There will always be unanswered questions, lingering doubts, and unknown variables. While analysis is important, its value diminishes once we've considered the key factors. At some point, we must make a decisive choice based on the available information and commit to it. Doubt, in contrast, saps our energy and conviction, leading to stagnation. When we hesitate excessively, opportunities slip away, motivation wanes, and we lose control over our circumstances, allowing them to be shaped by external factors. The cost of unnecessary hesitation can be high. Those who make swift decisions with confidence wield substantial personal power. Rather than getting bogged down by overthinking, they focus on making progress and addressing the challenges they face. Decision-making empowers us to shape our reality and move towards our desired outcomes. Instead of drifting with the current, we avoid being drained by endless cycles of indecision. Embracing the uncertainty of each decision, they continue to make progress, even in the face of the unknown. This clarity of purpose fosters continuous improvement and adaptation to new situations, significantly accelerating progress over time. Unlike being trapped in indecision, the ability to make decisions quickly and confidently keeps us aligned with our larger objectives. Mistakes may occur, but the capacity to adjust swiftly allows for alignment with our goals. Learning to distinguish between decisions requiring careful analysis and those that can be made quickly gives us a significant advantage over indecisive individuals. Make decisions with confidence, learn from any failures, and move efficiently toward your ultimate goals. True personal transformation stems from a nurturing and patient process rather than from quick fixes or dramatic overhauls. Just as interest compounds or a rock becomes smooth over time, significant personal growth results from consistent actions and small adjustments made over days, months, and years. Incorporating a daily ritual or practice focused on personal growth, such as reading, meditation, exercise, or mindful reflection, creates a powerful momentum. These daily practices gradually build upon each other, fostering new beliefs, identities, and perspectives. It's about making incremental progress rather than relying on sheer willpower to effect immediate change. By focusing on daily growth, we avoid the extremes of egotistical ambition and stagnant despair. Instead of striving for unsustainable achievements, we find value in the process of daily self-improvement. This commitment to gradual development leads to substantial cumulative outcomes, enhancing our consciousness and self-awareness over time. In our interconnected world, it's easy to feel insignificant, like a drop in an endless ocean. We may question whether our daily choices and actions truly matter. This viewpoint underestimates the impact of our seemingly small actions. Our lives are interconnected within a vast network, where every action reverberates far beyond our immediate surroundings. At a fundamental level, our behavior affects our workplaces, colleagues, and industries. Our interactions with family and friends shape their emotional well-being. Our participation in civic matters influences community development. Recognizing this, we understand that even minor actions contribute to a larger, intricate web of influence. Embracing the reality that every action, no matter how small, has consequences empowers us to act with intention and purpose. Our daily choices ripple through the fabric of our lives and those around us, creating a meaningful impact on the broader tapestry of existence. By focusing on personal growth through consistent daily practices, making confident decisions, and embracing our mortality as a catalyst for purposeful living, we align ourselves with a path of profound transformation. Each moment, action, and decision becomes an opportunity to contribute meaningfully to our own lives and the world around us. In local communities, even the smallest acts of kindness have the power to brighten the lives of individuals we may never meet again. But this direct impact is just the tip of a much larger iceberg. Our everyday choices and behaviors shape and influence societal norms, impacting everything from environmental policies to economic systems. Each of us has a voice and a vote, which collectively shape laws, policies, and power structures, with significant ethical implications for humanity's future. Examining our personal habits, mindsets, and emotions reveals their influence on the collective human psyche and consciousness. Our resilience, creativity, and intentions create subtle energy flows that contribute to shaping our shared reality as a species. Embracing this holistic perspective reminds us that we are not passive observers in our world. Rather, we actively shape the realities we share with others. Every action, whether positive or negative, reflects our decisions and choices. Being aware of our power to create positive impacts is a significant responsibility. Each interaction, transaction, and engagement presents an opportunity to embody values aligned with an ethical, loving, and sustainable world. Recognizing the profound effects of even our smallest choices is crucial, as they ripple through realms beyond our immediate perception. Take Daniel, for instance. One Monday morning, weighed down by a sense of dread about his unfulfilling job, he hit the snooze button repeatedly. As he lay there, contemplating his life, he recalled a book on personal growth he had started reading. The book had emphasized the importance of daily routines for setting intentions and fostering reflection. With newfound resolve, Daniel decided to start his day differently. He sat on his apartment floor with a cup of coffee, reflecting on who he wanted to be that day. Words like courageous, present, and growth-oriented came to mind. He visualized embodying these qualities throughout the day. That evening, Daniel took a moment to review his day in his journal. He noted how he had reacted with greater patience, mindfulness, and a willingness to step outside his comfort zone. This reflection brought a small but satisfying sense of achievement. In the weeks that followed, Daniel remained committed to his morning and evening practices. He introduced additional habits such as setting weekly goals, reading inspirational texts, and embracing new experiences. Having an accountability partner provided extra motivation. Over the months, Daniel noticed significant changes within himself, increased resilience, a stronger sense of purpose, and greater vitality. His initial experiment had evolved into a lifelong commitment to personal growth. Daniel's transformation illustrated a powerful truth: small, consistent daily habits can profoundly impact one's inner and outer world. Each morning, he approached his day with purpose and creativity, confident in his ability to grow and reach his highest potential. He had uncovered a vital secret to life: the transformative power of daily rituals. What we do today indeed shapes our future. Our commitment to work lays the foundation for career advancement. Self-care routines build future health and well-being. The way we nurture relationships influences future joys and heartaches. However, this tangible aspect of our actions, creating future outcomes, is merely the surface of a deeper creative potential. Our current emotional states, beliefs, values, and overall consciousness profoundly affect the experiences we attract and manifest in the future. By choosing to embody qualities like gratitude, generosity, resilience, and acceptance, we set positive energies in motion. These energies will eventually attract similar circumstances back to us. Conversely, holding on to fear, insecurity, greed, or a mindset of lack will shape future situations that reflect these limited perspectives. Our engagement, or lack thereof, in societal, cultural, and political matters also significantly influences the future of humanity. Even our smallest decisions about where to focus our attention, energy, and resources can steer us towards a better future or support unjust and unsustainable systems. We face a critical decision. Do we use our actions and mindsets to create a better future for ourselves and others, or do we let our actions be driven by mere reactions, habits, and fear-driven impulses that perpetuate cycles of suffering and injustice? We have the potential to reframe our role as creators of our reality, aligning our actions with our highest values and visions for a more just and sustainable world. In summary, every choice and action carries weight and impact. From local acts of kindness to broader societal engagements, our daily decisions shape the world we live in. By consciously choosing to act with intention and purpose, we contribute to creating a better future for ourselves and the world at large. Embrace the responsibility of shaping your reality and use it as a force for positive change. To truly manifest the grandest visions of the future, we must align even our smallest actions with our dreams. This involves understanding our intrinsic power to shape the future through our actions and energy. Whether we recognize it or not, the decisions we make today wield a profound influence on the world of tomorrow. Our choices, both minor and significant, sculpt our personal lives and the broader environment around us. In an increasingly interconnected world, it's easy to feel like individual actions are mere drops in an ocean of humanity. Yet, every choice we make reverberates far beyond our immediate sphere. From our interactions at work to our role as consumers, our decisions impact everything from workplace dynamics to corporate policies. The examples we set and the small acts of kindness we offer can either uplift or diminish the spirits of those around us. Even casual remarks and minor gestures can profoundly affect someone's day, whether they are a friend or a stranger. However, the immediate effects of our actions are just the visible surface of a vast network of interconnected consequences. Our decisions as citizens influence community policies, legal frameworks, and global power structures. Civic engagement and our collective voices shape the direction of civilization, impacting critical issues like environmental conservation and economic systems. Our personal choices and the narratives we promote contribute to cultural evolution over time, shaping the future in ways we may not fully understand. Our emotional patterns, mindsets, and spiritual orientations generate tangible energies that form the foundation of our shared realities. We all possess the power to influence these realities through our daily choices. Understanding this truth underscores our moral duty to make decisions thoughtfully, recognizing their far-reaching effects. Private habits and seemingly small decisions extend their impact beyond our immediate lives, affecting families, organizations, and even broader realms. As we reflect on the kind of world we want to create, we must question whether our collective actions will be driven by fear, greed, and apathy, or by fairness, compassion, and sustainability. By adopting a mindful perspective, we can view each decision as an opportunity to contribute to the world we aspire to build. This involves carefully considering potential outcomes and allowing kindness and consideration to guide our choices. We must promote life-centric models that encourage simple, understandable choices in our consumer and lifestyle practices. Recognizing ourselves as influential co-creators, we understand that our decisions shape the course of human existence. The impact of our choices today will resonate into the future. In terms of shaping our destiny, we hold significant power before external factors come into play. At the early stages, we can choose the visions we wish to pursue and make them a reality. The beliefs, mindsets, and emotional baselines we cultivate form the foundation for how we perceive and engage with the world. Our values, priorities, and daily habits shape our paths, guiding us in specific directions over time. This is why it's crucial to actively shape our internal landscapes from the outset. By consciously molding our psychologies and setting clear goals, we create guiding forces that influence our experiences even before they occur. For instance, someone who views life as a constant challenge and prioritizes safety over growth may unknowingly attract difficulties and stagnation. Conversely, an individual with a bold, open-minded approach, willing to learn from failures and stay committed, will likely achieve positive and unique outcomes. Given this understanding, we face a crucial decision. Do we let fears, repetitive thoughts, and comfort zones dictate our future, or do we seize the reins of self-directed mastery? By consciously shaping our beliefs, behaviors, and priorities, we can create inspiring and growth-oriented narratives. We have the opportunity to craft our destinies and embark on a journey towards success, armed with the power to navigate challenges and seize opportunities. Our ability to shape new realities is a profound freedom we possess as conscious creators. It hinges on where we direct our energies and focus. However, many of us squander this potential by getting trapped in repetitive cycles, clinging to past successes instead of forging new, innovative paths. Constantly dwelling on missed opportunities, old resentments, or outdated ways of being can stifle spiritual growth and hinder our capacity to embrace new possibilities. This tendency to get stuck in regressive patterns often stems from primal fears of death and non-existence. Our egos cling to familiar beliefs and ideas for a sense of security and comfort. Yet, there is immense value in embracing the unknown and allowing ourselves to undergo personal transformation. Letting go of attachments to the familiar opens us up to growth and new opportunities. By freeing ourselves from outdated narratives and embracing the present moment, we can unlock the potential to create fresh and unexpected opportunities. Our ability to innovate and adapt lies in our willingness to step beyond familiar boundaries and embrace the uncertainty of the unknown. This shift in perspective allows us to harness our creative power and actively shape a future that reflects our highest aspirations and values. In summary, our smallest actions can have profound impacts, and our individual choices contribute to shaping broader realities. By embracing our role as co-creators and making mindful decisions, we can influence the course of our lives and the world around us. It is up to us to direct our energies towards creating a positive, sustainable future and to continuously innovate and grow beyond familiar patterns. To unlock our hidden potential and craft extraordinary beauty, we must venture beyond the confines of past grievances and outdated narratives. Simply recycling old patterns and familiar routines confines us to a repetitive cycle. Instead, the present moment offers limitless potential for creativity and innovation. By embracing change and stepping into the unknown, we can shape something entirely unique and remarkable. Resistance to change often traps us in static patterns that stifle growth. Our reluctance to break free from the familiar keeps us anchored in old comforts, yet true fulfillment lies in exploring new experiences. Letting go of our past allows us to discover freedom, creativity, and a profound connection to the evolving present. The choice before us is whether to continuously relive outdated experiences, which grow increasingly dull and restrictive, or to boldly forge new, transformative ideas that lead us to unexplored realms of wonder. Embracing the role of an experiential pioneer means courageously stepping away from the past and towards the unknown. This journey involves not just a departure from old habits, but a deep dive into new possibilities. Just as Noah defied conventional expectations from a young age, so too can we redefine our paths by rejecting predetermined limits. Despite the guidance of parents and teachers, Noah pursued his own vision with unwavering belief in his ability to shape his destiny. He saw himself not as a passive recipient of life's experiences but as an active architect designing his reality. Noah's passion was ignited by open-ended projects that allowed him to blend elements in novel ways. He used simple materials, cardboard, tape, recycled items, to create intricate worldscapes, each a reflection of his boundless creativity. His projects became more than mere crafts, they were physical manifestations of entire societies, histories, and philosophies born from his imagination. Despite his parents' concerns about his unconventional interests, Noah remained steadfast, setting clear boundaries around his dreams, values, and identities. His focus attracted mentors, resources, and opportunities perfectly aligned with his ambitious goals. He delved into various fields: physics, ethics, systems design, and philosophy, learning from trailblazers who pioneered sustainable technologies and innovative social structures. Noah's journey was marked by dedication and resilience, resulting in practical outcomes that introduced novel societal systems and ways of living. He built a robust foundation for his creations, which continually inspired and expanded his horizons. This approach demonstrates that while external challenges are inevitable, the true impact of our journey is shaped by our initial intentions, identity, and purpose. By proactively defining our goals and crafting ethical plans, we empower ourselves to influence our destinies. In the quest for self-improvement, it's tempting to believe that a fresh start or a clean slate will solve all problems. However, genuine transformation requires a practical approach, acknowledging our current realities and using them as a starting point for growth. It's about accepting and refining what we have rather than fantasizing about an idealized reset. Reflecting on alternative choices or imagining different outcomes can be disheartening, often leading to procrastination and evasion of responsibility. Accepting our current conditions, despite their imperfections, allows us to harness the knowledge and experiences we have accumulated. Much like extracting valuable minerals from raw rock, we must refine and align our present circumstances with care and precision. Embracing a mindset of self-acceptance and responsibility unlocks new possibilities and broadens our horizons. Instead of resisting or fleeing from our present situation, we should embrace it fully, recognizing the unexpected blessings and lessons it offers. By confronting and integrating our shadow elements, we transform them into opportunities for growth. We set intentions to embody qualities such as compassion, peace, abundance, and joy, understanding that true change begins from within ourselves. When we stop fighting against the present and stop dreaming of improbable scenarios, we can collaborate with the creative intelligence that has brought us to this moment. Starting from a grounded place allows us to use our current reality as a launch pad for future evolution. By focusing on practical steps and leveraging our existing resources, we create a foundation for sustained and meaningful growth. In our fast-paced world, there is a common belief that significant progress requires acquiring more resources, higher income, advanced technology, specialized skills. However, the essence of transformation lies not in amassing external resources but in how we utilize our current assets and mindset. By making the most of our present situation and embracing our inner potential, we can create extraordinary outcomes and foster lasting change. In summary, unlocking our hidden potential involves moving beyond repetitive patterns and embracing the boundless possibilities of the present moment. By accepting our current realities and harnessing our creative essence, we can craft a future filled with unique and transformative experiences. It's about seeing our current conditions as a foundation for growth and leveraging our inner resources to drive meaningful change. Let us step forward with courage, turning the familiar into a springboard for extraordinary creation and evolution. Our mindset plays a crucial role in determining our ability to make meaningful progress, and a common pitfall is the belief in scarcity, that we lack what we need to succeed. This mindset can blind us to the true potential of our current resources and opportunities. Often, we wait for ideal conditions before taking action, but in reality, these perfect moments are rare. Life is an ongoing series of challenges that we can address with the abilities and resources at our disposal. True innovation and growth come from leveraging what we have, despite any limitations or imperfections. Throughout history, creative geniuses have demonstrated the power of utilizing available resources effectively. Impressionist painters, for instance, created groundbreaking art with unconventional materials, while musical prodigies crafted beautiful melodies using second-hand instruments. Instead of seeing constraints as obstacles, they embraced them as opportunities for creative expression. This mindset shift from self-judgment to resourcefulness allows us to maximize our current situation and turn perceived limitations into powerful opportunities. By focusing on what we have, our time, energy, skills, relationships, experiences, technology, and financial means, we embrace responsibility and turn our situation into a launchpad for innovation. Exercising resourcefulness fosters resilience, inventiveness, and empowerment. It allows us to stay focused and creative, regardless of our circumstances. Over time, this approach helps us to continuously improve and expand upon what we have, leading to unexpected opportunities and growth. In addition to resourcefulness, being fully present in each moment is vital. By cultivating a deep sense of awareness, we can appreciate the uniqueness and beauty of every experience. When we are fully engaged with the present, we notice subtle details and changes that often go unnoticed when our minds are preoccupied. This heightened awareness enhances our ability to connect with our surroundings and ourselves, creating a more integrated mind-body awareness. Mindfulness helps us to let go of worries and overthinking, allowing us to align with the natural rhythms and patterns of our experiences. Whether we are conversing, enjoying a meal, or simply walking through the city, embracing the present moment reveals valuable insights and creative energy. By focusing on the richness of life as it unfolds, we deepen our understanding and appreciation of the ordinary and the extraordinary alike. The final lesson centers around the art of intention. Each person has the inherent ability to harness their boundless creative potential by directing their thoughts, intentions, and actions. This power to shape our own realities and experiences is a defining aspect of humanity. Although external factors are beyond our control, our intentions and visions set the parameters for our journey. Every decision we make influences the experiences that arise from the quantum field of possibilities. By striving to create new realities and systems, we elevate our consciousness and contribute to humanity's collective genius. Our intentions and inspired visions play a crucial role in guiding our path and shaping the world around us, ultimately leading to planetary flourishing. In summary, the key to unlocking our potential and achieving meaningful progress lies in embracing the resources we already have, being fully present in each moment, and directing our intentions purposefully. By moving away from a mindset of scarcity and focusing on resourcefulness, mindfulness, and intentionality, we can transform our current circumstances into a foundation for extraordinary growth and creativity. Copyright 2024 by FreeBooksTube. Thank you for listening. Please consider to subscribe, like, and share to help the channel grow new videos on a daily basis.